Welcome, lovely souls. Today we are going to start seated on our mats. Place your hands on your heart and take a deep breath in. In today's class we are going deep into the hips. When we go deep into the hips, emotions can come up and we can release. Okay, now open up your eyes and we are going to start with some body rolls. Starting to move to the right. Just warming up the hips a little bit. And switch to the left. And return to center. Get into a tabletop position and straighten out your right leg next to your body. If you feel a deep stretch already, you can stay here. Maybe you can come down on your elbows, or you can add a twist to go even deeper. Bring your right arm to the sky and thread it underneath your left arm. If you added a twist, you should feel an opening on your shoulder and in your hip and inner thigh. This is the first YIN pose of today's class. We are going to hold this pose for 2 minutes. Okay, it is time to come out. Come back into a tabletop position and let's switch to the other side. Bring your left leg to the side, and if you want to add a twist, raise your left arm and thread it underneath your right, resting your head on the floor. Okay, let's come out. Get back onto your hands. Bring your knees back together and sit down into a child's pose. Round back up to tabletop and back into a child's pose. Tabletop and child's pose. Open up the knees. Tabletop and child's pose. And back to tabletop. Come back to neutral. Lower down to the mat completely, laying flat on your tummy. And bring your right leg to the side, bending it in a 90-degree angle. Now rest your face downward to the mat or to the side, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You don't have to do anything in this pose, just relax. Let every emotion come and go. We are going to hold this pose for 2 minutes. Okay, it is time to come out. Bring your legs back together. And let's switch to the other side. Bringing your left leg in a 90-degree angle next to your body. And again, just relax into this pose. Let everything come and go. Okay, and it's time to come out. Sit back into a child's pose and round forward into a tabletop, child's pose, and tabletop, child's pose, and back into a tabletop. We are going to get into a pigeon pose now. You can tuck under your toes to make it easier to get there, and then bring your right foot towards your right hand. Lower your knee down to the floor. Your shin does not have to be parallel to the front of your mat. Just find a position that feels most comfortable for you. And if it is possible for you, come down on your elbows and rest your head on the floor. We are going to hold this pose again for 2 minutes. Okay, and it's time to come out. Get back onto your hands, tuck under your toes, and step back into a tabletop position. Now let's switch to the other side. Left foot towards the left hand. Come down on your elbows and rest your head onto the floor. Okay, let's come out. Get back onto your hands, tuck under your toes, and come into a seated position with your feet in front of you. You can keep your knees bent here if you want to. And let's start bending forward into a seated forward fold. Make sure you are bending from your hip crease and not your lower back. This is another one of our yin poses of the day. It is time to come out. Get back up with your back straight. Place your hands behind you, feet on the floor, and lift the hips to the sky into a bridge pose. Open up the chest and sit back down. We have come to our final pose of the day. Wide-legged seated forward fold or dragonfly pose. Open up your legs and bend forward. What I like to do in this pose is grab onto my ankles or feet, but do whatever feels right for you. You can place your hands in the middle between your legs. And we are going to hold this for 2 minutes again. And come out. Place your feet in front of you and move your knees from side to side. Come back to center And find your way down to the floor, laying on your back, soles of your feet together, and place your hands on your heart. Thank yourself for being here today, for doing this for your mental health and your physical health. Okay, now close your feet back together and lay down into a Savasana, arms and legs flat on the floor. Relax every muscle in your body. Feel how you feel different after this class. You can stay here for as long as you wish to. I am coming out now. Come into a fetal position and sit into a cross-legged position on your mat. Raise the arms to the sky, to your third eye and your heart. Thank you so much for being here today with me. I hope to see you next time. Namaste. Don't forget to like and subscribe.